It's like Skylanders. For those of you that know them, they're like little figurines. I don't. Everybody should know by now about amiibos. I'm guessing. I don't know where um, Black Rooster has been, but everybody knows about these things by now. I think they're basically little add-ons for all your Nintendo games. Like since they decided to do it, every game that comes out has some sort of a interaction with amiibos. You can like on Mario Kart, you can pick an amiibo and it'll play as that character, or
Right.
on Smash Brothers, you can level up your amiibo and fight it against other people's amiibos. And like if you're a level 50 amiibo and somebody else has a level 10 amiibo, your amiibo's gonna murder that amiibo. You know what I mean? That's
Huh.
just the way it is. But I think it's cool. It's fun. It's something interesting to do. It's a nice collectible. You know, like even as adults, we like collecting crap. You know, and that's
Yeah.
something that you can call. You can collect a toy without actually collecting a toy. You know what I mean?
Well, see, I collect adult toys. That's wait, that sounds wrong, doesn't it? Or is that, or
Yeah.
does that, or does that sound like what I meant? Because I do collect adult toys, and by adult toys I mean dildos. I mean big, massive. Okay, little dildos. I can't lie. I can't really say big, massive, but well, big, massive. Okay, you've caught me. I collect adult toys, and I don't get to level them up. Now, you know that's kind of what's really cool. Now, making me think about these amiibo things. Wouldn't it be cool if adult toys gave you like level up? Like every time you use one, you get like XP. Like so,
Uh,
like you're like my level 10 dildo is could beat your level 3 dildo and your little rabbit, vibrator.
I don't know if I can honestly say I don't know that I'd collect those.
Would you think though, seeing how well the amiibos are doing? I mean, they're doing well. I think GameStop had to quit selling them online because the demand was so high for it. I think
They
you told
actually
me.
their website got shut down temporarily just from all the traffic from people trying to buy them. I mean, they're just fun little. Nintendo has a weird way of doing things just right. I don't know. Sometimes they do things better than other people could do them. Like if PlayStation were to put out something similar, people would be like, "What are you doing? That's not what you do. Stick to what you do." But Nintendo can put out a toy and say, "Oh, it'll do this in this game, this in this game," and people are like, "Oh, cool!" And then I get to put a Mario figurine on my desk, and that's great. I want one.
Like what's weird to me is that it's really just this consumer culture. I mean, like Nintendo has this ability to attack the. I can't even say tweens. Like you said, it's a lot of adults will collect them
Yeah.
too. It's just people with expendable income. I mean, because in my opinion, I'm just gonna say this: the amiibos to me are what we used to call memory cards or your gamer tag, where all your stats are already saved on it. I don't need a little toy. That's why I kind of made fun of him with the adult toy because I'm like, would that help? Would that increase the sales of your adult toys if you create like an adult toy with XP? So it's like every time you use it, on yourself or a friend, really yourself. Let's be real. Like you get like XP and you get adult points, and with enough adult points, you can like I don't know get a bigger toy or it's kind of like a rewards card for adult toys. I don't know where I'm going with this. You're completely like it's really I shouldn't even continue talking about this, but now the idea is really stuck in my head. I can't get a big massive dildo with like a little computer screen on it on the side. Like I can't get the image out of my head now. It's a little massive, big old massive dildo, and it talks to you. And it's like, "Hello, Steve." It's like you have 4,000 adult points. You have used this 5 times in your butt today. Like I don't know. The idea just just it seems like it'd be a great idea, or maybe amiibo themed adult toys. The point is this is how serious I take amiibos. Now I understand there's a huge market and people can buy them. I can't see it. I can't see the big deal. But you're right. Nintendo has a weird way of knowing the psychology of people. It seems like they seem to know that people are just willing to like spend their money on
Buy this shit.
stuff.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
like
I mean,
there's like
in a way, you're right. It's basically what does what a memory card could do for you, but at the same time, it also oh shit, I'm screwed. Get away. It also
there's a health up
gives
here, by
you
the way.
a cool little toy that you just have to show off. I don't know. And if it was a different toy, I probably wouldn't do that into it. But Nintendo has those IPs that people think are special.
The thing is that these things are not new. Like there was, you said the Skylander things, I think is what they're called. And I remember there used to be a other thing, I don't see them now. They were like little robots. Maybe that's what Skylander is. They were like, you can like put them on little things, and they would like play an episode, or they would like fight each other or whatever. Kind of.
Oh no,
weird.
Skylanders was an actual game where you could put down use the characters that you buy, and they would you were the character that you put on the little stand thing.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's how much I care about these things. I know what they are that much. I don't. I mean, once again, if people have that money,
kids get way into that stuff. So
that's the problem. Like, kids are stupid, and that's why I think it's stupid, because kids. I mean, commercials are brilliant for children because they'll say like the hot new greatest thing. Tell your parents, and kids are like, well, I need to have that because obviously that's what everybody had, because they think a commercial is like an actual study of the world. They're like. They're like, oh, they say it's the #1 toy, and that means it's true. I'm like, yes, nothing in the world, because they don't understand lying. I don't think kids understand the concept of lying except to get out of trouble. They don't understand that people lie to them. Like, they understand how to lie. They'll lie to you like a motherfucker, but they don't understand that people are all lying to them and people just want their money. And there's a reason they want their money, because they're stupid kids who don't understand that they're being lied to. So, anyway, that's how I feel about these things. They're probably cool. I mean, if you love collectible things, I imagine. I mean, obviously they're really cool. People are buying them. They're selling out. I mean, it's amazing. But it's just Nintendo. Yeah, you're right. Nintendo just has a weird way, because that's how the thing with the NX. They didn't announce anything about it. They just announced the NX, and there was already pre-sales in Australia. It's just amazing. It's just like somehow you just know. And I think I told you, I finally looked up, because I remember I made a faux pas. I made a mistake the last episode. I said Grand Theft Auto was like the best-selling game. It's the best-selling game outside of like a bunch of Nintendo games. I think the best-selling game was Nintendo.
Full Health.
What did I tell you? It was like Nintendo. It was a Wii. Wii Sports was the best-selling like game of all time. Is the best-selling like console game of all time.
Nobody bought that game though. That's the thing. Everybody just bought a Wii, and it came with it.
But it still counts, because I mean that hundreds of dollars. I mean, so in fact, it was a very expensive game, because that's what people bought the Wii for. They played Wii Sports and they didn't play anything else. So
pretty much, yeah.
It's just amazing. I mean, Nintendo has a way. But so maybe they know what they're doing. I mean, Nintendo, I think, is the group that they don't put out consistency. Well, they do. I mean, they make consistently good games. I won't say they don't, but they kind of just like hold on, and then finally they have that one thing that just like allows them to thrive for the next 10 years, and then then for those 10 years they just dick around, and then finally they're like, okay, here's the next thing for the next 10 years. So they put out one major thing and a bunch of little things, and it just keeps their company afloat, I guess. I mean,
yeah,
it's amazing.
Nintendo has more money than Nintendo's doing way better actually, even with those bad sales that they've had for the Wii U. They're doing way better than Sony and Microsoft. You know?
Because they have the handheld market, and now they have these Amiibo things. I mean, obviously, so Nintendo. We make fun of Nintendo as being this conservative company, but we're not looking at the bigger picture. We're talking, like, we usually talk from the angle of a console gamer, but in terms of an actual game company, they are the premier game company, because all Nintendo does is game. Nintendo doesn't have a VCR division. I don't VCR division of people who don't have VCRs. Like, they don't have that type of division. They just make games, and they're able to really thrive because they're they're versed in that sense. They have, like, Amiibo is a game oriented thing, which I still think they should make Nintendo Amiibo adult toys. But whatever, it's not like I know what I'm talking about. I would totally buy one.
Somebody had a crush on Peach as a child.
Well, yeah, a Peach themed. Well, I shouldn't say that. That's gross. Anyways, adult toys with XP, you can, like, every time you use level up, would be great. That'd be an awesome thing. I would totally buy like 3 of them. That's it though. No more, no less. But anyway, let's try to continue on. This is something so stupid. It's not even really any game information, but we were talking about it earlier when we were trying to start the game. I said press the start button, and you were like, "There's no start button on our PS4 controller. There's an options button where we would normally think the start button would be, which is usually to the right or the middle. You know what I mean? That's where start button has always been." And it made me start to think. I was like, when have we ever really used a start button to start anything? You know what I mean? Like, when was the last time a game was like, you actually have to press the start button? Usually it's really a pause button. It was always like a pause button or a menu button. Yeah, an options button. So it's so strange to to still say start button when I don't think I've ever used a start button to start anything except like rare, like old games or like a rare game. There's like no enemies. This scares me. That means they're gonna come like crazy.
That's why we got all these gas things right here. We're gonna have to blow them up. I got some flares, so I'll just throw the flare at them, and I'll throw a flare at these things, and we'll shoot them and let them blow up.
Sounds good to me. Oh, we missed. Where am I? Oh my god, why do I keep thinking I'm the girl?
Get away, get away, get away.
I am blue. I gotta remember I'm blue. Anyways, so yeah. Just looking at that, it's so stupid, but it's a random thing. And now we're finally going to end the show. I know those of you are very excited for that because this has not been our best show because we are really into this game. Like, we are totally like just...
Well, watch the game. Watch the video, definitely.
Watch us die a lot. You mentioned this little tidbit of news I thought was really interesting. Battlefield Hardline has more than 3,800 years of combined game time, which means that's how many minutes people have put into the game. It's 3,800 years. So what that tells me, though, is Call of Duty must have, we could have cured all of the world's problems if we had put combined minute time that we put into Call of Duty into like solving problems. Like that's because I don't know what Call of Duty is, but I imagine it's like billions of years combined, like all the Call of Duties, like
probably.
So many lifetimes people have spent giving minutes to Call of Duty combined that had we used those minutes to like cure cancer, we probably could have cured it. Like that's insane to me. That just tells me how much gaming is sucking the life out of life. That's my new philosophy. I love video games. Obviously, I'm doing it. I'm playing them. But in a way, here's my final thought of the day. I'm gonna try to get real serious. I'm gonna be very Donahue about this. In a way, everybody, the game life has taken the life out of life. Gamers are. It's as serious as I can get. Gamers have like so much time. You mentioned this about Battlefield Hardline, and you also said I think most of those game minutes have come on PlayStation 4. It seems like everybody who's playing Battlefield Hardline is playing it on the PS4. You said I think something like 800,000 people were online for PS4, whereas only something like 200,000 were online for like Xbox One and PC.
Yeah, 1/4 of the people that are on PS4 are playing on Xbox at the same time.
But I looked it up, and we were trying to figure that out. We thought, well, does that mean the Xbox is selling less than the PS4, or is it they're selling less units? But it turns out, I think the most popular game on Xbox One, the best-selling game, is Titanfall, and then it's followed by Battlefield 4 and a bunch of other. Let's see what I have it here: Call of Duty Ghosts, Battlefield 4, Dead Rising 3, Forza Motorsports, all of which are online games. So it's not that the Xbox One online world is suffering. I think people who just have all these online games and they don't really want to play Battlefield Hardline. I think they just would rather play Battlefield 4. I bet you there's still a lot of people who play that.
I'm surprised by that also because usually Xbox is where online first-person shooters belong. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's a little surprising to me for that reason.
I just think Battlefield Hardline is not as good as we want it to be, and I think we don't have Titanfall on PS4. We do have Battlefield 4 though. I don't know. We do have Call of Duty Ghosts, or it could just be that maybe PS4 is just selling that much better. But that's our final thought of the day. People out there, you have no lives, and you are seriously giving so much of your time to video games. When if you had combined that time, if we had all worked together, we could solve all of the world's problems. I'm pretty sure with game time. Instead, we'd rather get online for 8 hours and call people assholes and cunt biscuits. This is the world. This is humanity, and I really want to talk about it because it really just opened my eyes. We would rather get online and spend, 3,800 years of game time of our lives combined to get online and to curse at somebody and go, "You suck. You're a jerk. Come at me, bro. One-on-one right now. Private match." and call each other names.
There's probably a collective 3,800 a day spent taking a shit.
That's true. That's true, though.
All over the world, there's 3,800 years a day are spent just taking a crap, just taking a shit.
Yeah. Maybe if we're talking 7 billion people, and how long is the average? And how long is the average doo-doo? Because the average doo-doo itself is very quick. Yeah, I don't know how you take a doo-doo, but when I take a doo-doo, it's a, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, okay, it's over. The hell, you trying to kill me?
Myself.
You're just trying to kill me. What the hell?
I did it on accident.
But I will say that I spend a lot of time in the bathroom, not doo-dooing, but reading. So, you know, I do spend a lot of doo-doo time. I'm in the bathroom for 15 minutes when I take a doo-doo. Should I keep saying doo-doo or should I take a shit? I just feel like taking a doo-doo is more, you know, classy. It's a classier way of saying I'm taking a shit. I like to have some class on this show. Obviously, we like to be classy on this show. So, you know, when I take a doo-doo, I'm in there for like 20 minutes, but a good like 7 to 24 seconds of that is actually like doo-dooing. The rest is just like, oh my God, finally it's quiet. There's no one around me. Because it's like your one little peaceful place that, you know, why don't they do, you know, they have these recliners for your living room. Why don't they just create a bathroom, a toilet? It's a toilet recliner. And now living room, and we can, and instead of using space for a bathroom, we just combine. What was that?
You would end up pinching. You'd end up having to use a lot more toilet paper because you'd end up pinching your shits too much when you shit. You know what I mean?
Why would you pinch them on a reclining toilet?
Full health.
Because when you recline, like your ass cheeks are just naturally closed more.
Oh no, I mean you have like an option to like readjust yourself. What I mean is, instead of using this architectural space for bathrooms, this is what I'm trying to say. Check this out. Oh my God, I almost killed us now. Instead of using this architectural space for a bathroom, create a recliner that connects to, and get rid of bathrooms altogether. Have all your plumbing go to your living room, and have a series of toilet recliners in the living room. So now people can literally just stay in one room for their whole life. You know what I mean? Like they'll sit there and they'll doo-doo in their recliner. They'll watch TV. They'll play video games, and they will not have to waste all that excess time walking around to the bathroom. Like, because it's really inefficient to have to get up and walk 5 feet to another room. It's to do one thing. It's really inefficient. We should totally just, you know, because now we can do that 3,800 combined years of Battlefield Hardline and doo-dooing
without having to get up to take a shit.
Yeah, it's like we're saving time.
Yeah.
And you see, instead of playing video games, had you guys use this combined time to come up with this brilliant idea I just had? And that's one small brilliant idea. Think of the amazing brilliant ideas we could have had we all put our heads together with 3,800 years of game time. And we, you know, like I said, we could cure cancer. We could solve, you know, Ender's Battlefront 3 addiction. Like there's so many things we could do with 3,000 years. But no, gamers would rather sit online and spend really think about it, spend a majority of your life, because I've actually seen some people who, like, you know how they log your numbers, and there's most people play like 8 to 10 days combined of like Call of Duty. You know what I mean? Like online. Oh, like, yeah. Over time, you're like, I've put 10 actual days worth of time into a online game, when really all you're doing is running around yelling and really angry for 10 days of your life. Because
I know I did it.
Like, I don't know anybody who gets on Call of Duty and is like, I'm having a great time and I love life. And you know what we should do? We should all hug. No, people get on Call of Duty and they go, I hate you. I hate everything. You're this and you're that. So many, like, pejoratives and expletives. And, you know, did you get that health? Oh, you did. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, and we could be doing that 10 days of time to do something really positive with our lives. Or not, whatever. Who cares? It's your life. You can do what you want. But that's going to be the show today. Keep in mind, this is the Ordinary Gamer Show from theordinarygamer.com. I am EC Rooster, along with the always wonderful FOE Ender, or Ender, we should just call him. This is the Ordinary Gamer Show, is ordinary guys with extraordinary opinion, obviously, because we did just end the show talking about doo-doos. So, obviously, you know, we're ahead of our time. Anyways, be safe out there, guys. You can follow us on YouTube at The Ordinary Gamer. You can look for us on Twitter at The Ordinary Gamer 15. You can follow us there. You can always find us at the website, all of our reviews, all of our news up to date. You can always watch this podcast as well on Twitch TV /EC_Rooster, as well as on YouTube, which we usually upload immediately. And stay safe out there, guys. Continue to waste your lives away on video games, and continue to buy amiibos. And have a good day. And we're going to sit here and die by a bunch of clowns as we sign off. Anything you need to say, Ender?
Not much. Let us know how we're doing if you like the show and what we can do to improve. You know, we're always looking to do something different if that's what people want. So Yeah, just let us know.
Yeah, stay classy, San Diego. Wait, did I steal that? That's from a movie. I shouldn't steal that. What should be a good call sign? What should be a good like sign off thing for us? I think ordinary guys with extraordinary opinions is good. But
Yeah.
anyways, we'll go. We're gonna leave. Have a good day, everybody.